But for real, though, I feel like
Brandon's a white dude?
Yeah. He's white
Australian?
dude. Yeah, it's Australian. Yeah.
Nice guy?
Very nice guy, no homo.
Fun guy.
Fun guy.
I love that phrase, now, bro. I love that phrase.
I want a t-shirt, man.
Honestly, bro, fun guy.
Fun guy. But I feel like, for real though, getting out there, meeting new people, talking to new people from different cultures really opens up your mind to different things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Also corrupt your mind too.
Corrupt your mind.
It depends
It
if you stand for something, then it won't.
Nah, but that's the thing. Yeah.
This is why
This is the same thing.
This is why I feel like being a racist is detrimental to yourself.
Oh,
Being
yeah.
a racist is a mental illness.
It's
TBH.
terrible.
You know what I mean?
It is.
But like, it's so detrimental to just yourself. You know what I mean? Because like, bro, this comes to what we're talking about.
Imagine genuinely like looking at another human going, I am better.
Bro, it's messed up.
Nah, it's messed up. I could never.
Where does that, bro?
Where does that start?
Bro, I don't even know, man.
Like, who was the first racist?
What did they even say?
Yeah, what?
The question.
Yeah.
What did
what
you
made
say?
them get to that thought
Where
process?
did they come up with a word? Like,
I mean, the
I'm
word
gonna call
came,
you
but
this.
like,
Bro,
bro,
I
just
told y'all, man. They had a meeting for these words, bro.
man.
They had a meeting for these words, bro.
but bro, remember what we were talking about that night?
Which night?
Because I know you're probably gonna want to bring this up later, so I won't say the full
Alright,
thing yet.
alright.
But I'll
Mo,
speak.
do you know about this night?
I
I don't know about this
Nah,
night.
me and
about
Carlos
the
be having nights.
So
you know what
I
I'm
don't think
saying?
we can bring it up.
Nah, trust us.
you wanna say that that way?
Yeah.
Even Pastor Lewis brought it up today.
Did he?
Which was lit.
No
Which
way.
was lit.
No way.
Right. It was lit. So he brought up. He brought up
How you gonna choke now after all of this?
body, soul, spirit.
yeah.
Remember we had that conversation. Yeah.
Oh,
I
I
was-
loved his
How was-
explanation of the body.
Oh yeah, but let's not jump into because I know it's gonna be.
How's my analysis? Was it close to you?
Where were you at church today, bro?
Nah, trust. I already have my own analysis on this.
But look, yeah,
This is crazy.
I'm not gonna speak on it from what he said or what we said that night because I know you're gonna want to talk about it later.
Yeah, we
but
wanna
just
save
from
it.
on this thing about like conversations and how it opens your eyes and like how being a racist is bad for everyone and just bad for yourself. Like period. You know what I mean? Period.
Yeah.
But like the soul, right?
Free JT.
No, I'm saying the soul, yeah. How remember we said the soul is what we use to connect with other people.
in the foundation for yourself.
You know, okay, slow down,
Ooh.
kid.
Ooh. You had to say that
Guys
one.
gonna shoot up the chat.
Bro, throw a bomb for me, another one. Another bomb, bro.
Now wait, let me throw this one for you. That's not the which one is it? I can't
Wait,
find it.
whoa,
I can't
whoa,
find
whoa,
it.
whoa, whoa.
There's a
What are you trying to
partic-
do?
What is camera? Is this camera on me? Lala, wait.
Oh my God.
Oh, right. By the way, right. Yeah. Remember what we said about the soul's what you used to connect with other people and that, right? Like, yeah, you kind of like you connect with the different soul, not even spirit, but the different because the soul, we're saying is like your what you believe, your range of emotions, and what you like kind of stand for, kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
So that grows through your relations with other
100%,
people.
100%.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like that allows you to just honestly maximize the potential of who you can be.
100%.
Because if all you know is this and all you believe is
that
this,
you have to grow.
because because this is the thing, right? Like what you said before about how is that not can that not
Not.
can that not
No.
be negative?
Yeah.
You know, he said that, right? It can be, but the fact that you're able to do this either allows you to understand more why you believe truly what you
100%.
believe.
Yeah.
That's true.
But if you also then allow yourself to be exposed to the fact that there's this
Other stuff.
then you're limited to that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
For sure.
it can also strengthen what you believe just because of the fact that you've been exposed to other things. You know what I mean?
No, 100%.
Like, it's
I
crazy,
feel
bro.
like you would say we feel aware about something, right?
Yeah.
But until you're challenged,
Yeah.
you know how important the thing is.
Experience
to
is
you.
knowledge, bro.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I might be like, this is important to me, this is important to me. It's easy for me to say it.
Yeah.
But I've never been challenged about it.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
never
yeah.
ask me why this
That's
is important.
very true
And
when
then
it
when you
comes to
ask
faith
me
as well,
why
bro.
do you want to do this,
yeah.
that's when you're like, damn. Like, why do I actually want
I
to
can
do
think
this?
about
Until
it,
you're
yeah.
challenged, and then that's when you can actually do it. And I feel like you're right. It can be dangerous to an extent. Obviously, for some people it's different, but for me personally, I don't think it's dangerous because
It's dangerous if you don't have a strong foundation.
that's
though.
the thing. You have to have a strong foundation in terms of who you are, your morals, where you stand, your values, your faith.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? So for me, like I said, I'm Christian, but I was able to have different conversations with different people from different religions. And we went so much in depth, but I know no matter what they say, it's not going to change my faith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just based on my experience.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But then the reason for that is because I built such a strong foundation in terms of my faith. Does that make sense? Which allows me to talk to someone that's a Buddhist, that's a Muslim, and just to understand each other. But even if I believe what it is that you're saying is true, I don't think it's wrong. But even if it's true, that's not going to change how I think about my faith.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? So it's like when you have such a strong understanding within yourself, that's when it's okay for you to try to understand someone else.
Yeah.
You know, obviously you're not going over there. We have a conversation, and after whatever you say, I'm going to go home and be like, yes, that's going to be me now.
Yeah.
That sound good.
Yeah.
Sound good.
Yeah.
Sounds about right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, snap. She said that this person is real. You know what I mean? Cool. I'm going to believe that now. Or they said this. I believe that now. You feel what I'm saying? So I think what we're saying is bring in different perspective.
So allow yourself
to
to
you.
be open-minded.
But
To an
obviously,
extent.
to an extent. So
Yeah,
obviously,
yeah.
I build this foundation. This is the wall. It's like you can't break this wall, but I will allow to take in the information that you said. Does that make sense? Like I'm open to hear what you say.
It's like what you said about when you took your friend out about the.
Oh yeah.
There's a direct route, but then there's the circle
Yeah.
around kind of thing. I forgot how you put it, bro, but it was lit.
I do not remember saying this. But
I remember hearing it.
Yeah, I remember.
At the Bible study at your house, bro. Like how you took someone out, yeah.
yeah.
And there's obviously you can say no, this is why you're wrong.
Yeah.
But there's this is what there's you're wrong, and there's this
why
is
do you think why you think.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, you do your thing, bro.
Because if I can just tell you why you're wrong. Because this is where it's hard with faith, where it's like I know what's right.
Yeah.
Like just a blanket statement. I know what is real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is
Yeah.
what? Real?
What is real?
Yeah.
Right.
Elaborate on real.
Christian,
Elaborate.
As a Christian,
like we
I
have
know
our
what
Bible, what it
exactly.
says is what it says.
So it's like
yeah.
Okay.
whatever else someone believes, I do not believe that is real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? And I do not believe that is the way to live your life. But
I
the
mean,
reality is that other people do live their life a different way.
Yeah.
So now my go-to isn't to just tell you why yours isn't real. Like that's
but at the same time, they also feel the same about you though.
Exactly.
Saying yours is not real.
Exactly.
100%. So the worst thing that I can do is to just jump up and be like, yo, you're wrong.
Yeah.
Right? The best thing I can do is go, okay, so why do you think that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And why do you feel to do this? Why do you whatever, right? And then I'll go, okay, so this is why I think that about this same issue.
That's the respectful way.
It's the
obviously.
respectful way, but
And it
also
makes
it's
sense.
it's the way that opens up the door. Because it's like, yeah, I can knock on your door and just cuss at you. What are you gonna do? You slam the door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if it's like, yo, how are you? All this kind of stuff. It's like, okay, well, who is this person?
Yeah,
all that
yeah,
kind
yeah.
of stuff, right? So it's like, you go around and you go, okay, so like, let's take any issue, right? It's like, okay, so why do you feel this way about this issue? Okay, I understand why you feel this way. Because a lot of the time, like even with people of different faith, it's or no faith, where it's like, I can understand why you feel this way. Like it's not hard to, right?
Yeah.
But that doesn't make things right in my perspective.
Yeah.
And I can explain that. And a lot of time you see people are like, oh yeah, I actually get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Right? Like it's like, oh, that actually is pretty logical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.